Hello guys and welcome to Recently Seen. It may be the summer, but that's no reason not to experience a few chills. That's why we're taking a look at a horror sequel, namely The Conjuring 2. After their involvement in the infamous Amityville case, paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren attempt to retire after Lorraine has a particularly disturbing vision. However, the case of the Enfield house in London, where a particularly vicious ghost is haunting a single mother and her 4 children, soon catches their attention and they are sent to investigate. The ghost especially seems to have an interest in the youngest daughter of the family, but things just might be a little more complicated than they seem. The first Conjuring was, if not a particularly original movie or even trying to be one, a very solid haunted house movie that delivered plenty of high quality scares. And it seems like director James Wan is attempting to outdo himself with the sequel. Much like earlier classics such as Poltergeist, Wan sets the scene quickly but carefully, and then lets the horrors loose suddenly, violently, relentlessly, and awesomely, giving neither audience or characters time to breathe between the screams. Those that believe that horror is only ever good if implied or downplayed are asked to leave the theater immediately. There are undeniably ghosts and demons at play here, and they're not going to play nice. Every trick in the book, from noises to visions to outright attacks, are used to great effect, and you will find yourself both holding your breath and jumping at all the right times. The acting performances are wonderful as well. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga as Ed and Lorraine Warren are great just like last time, and their chemistry really shines through on the screen and warms the heart in the middle of all the hauntings. The supporting cast, all made to resemble real people involved with the Enfield case that this movie is based on, also give great performances, particularly the Enfield family themselves. This cast, along with a breakneck pace and variety of the hauntings, make sure that The Conjuring can easily fill out its over 2-hour runtime without ever overstaying its welcome. While I applaud the Conjuring movies, and indeed most of Wan's work, for focusing on scares and atmosphere over trying too hard to come up with the newest of new concepts, it is undeniable that The Conjuring 2 runs just as much on the familiar as the first Conjuring did. However, it's kind of limited what you can really do with a haunted house story, and the movie is based on an allegedly real case that they're clearly trying to pay the utmost respect to, while still delivering a lot of in-your-face fun. So, personally, I'm inclined to kind of give it a pass. Still, The Conjuring 2 is kind of predictable in story structure, and it does smear on a little too thick during some of the more dramatic scenes, which can cause the occasional odd mood swing. However, these moments are few and far between, and if you're willing to play along with the movie to begin with, you're likely still going to find these moments very effective. The Conjuring 2 is not the kind of horror to make you rethink your values and your worldview, or hit you particularly close to home, or make you disgusted with humanity or anything of the sort. Rather, The Conjuring 2 is amusement park horror of the highest caliber. It's comfortably familiar to the point where some people might roll their eyes and chuckle a little going in, but if you're actually there to have a scary good time, you're in for the wildest, spookiest, most unapologetic fright you've had in a while, reminiscent of movies like Fright Night and Poltergeist. To put it simply, The Conjuring 2 makes for good old-fashioned ghost house fun, and it's really refreshing to get some of that every now and then. Given the high quality of scares in this series so far and the great on-screen characters that Ed and Lorraine Warren make, more Conjuring sequels are definitely welcome in my book. Though I must admit I have a hard time seeing how they're gonna top themselves in terms of pure raw terror fun after this one. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. This has been Recently Seen, and I will see you guys later.